My name is Czerhea, and I'm also a rising senior at Pinole Valley High School. And I chose to do my topic for this year's summit as food injustice. Food justice was my favorite week out of all the weeks for some reason, and so that's why I chose to do it. And so I chose to make an animation on it, so I hope you guys enjoy it.
Hi guys, my name is Czerhea, and this little animation will cover a few issues regarding food injustice. It will show things such as how our produce is created and transported and how it relates back to food injustice. This is my topic for this year's summit project, and I hope you guys enjoy.
Let's see what I should watch for today. Gangnam Style? I already watched this way too many times already. I can't watch this again. Scary Maze Game. I would watch this, but I already know what happens, so next. The process of food. I've never seen this come up in my recommendations before. I'm actually pretty curious to see where my food goes through, so I guess I'll watch this. Hey there, viewer. Have you ever wondered where your food comes from? Good, because I have too. Well, good thing is that I am here to tell you guys all about it. The first step of farming is plowing the field you want to grow your crops on. The purpose of plowing is to mix up the nutrients in the soil, ensuring that the fresh nutrients are located at the top. Farmers then have to remove the leftover weeds that are stuck in the soil to make sure that the land is prepared for growing crops and that there is no kind of disturbance. After farmers have finished preparing their land, they have to think about what crops they want to use. But they have to consider some characteristics such as how much sunlight a crop needs or if that seed is compatible with the environment they're growing it in. Sowing is the next step. Sowing is when the farmers start to plant their seeds into the soil so that the crops can start to grow. Farmers have to keep in mind that those seeds need to be buried deep into the ground and that the crops should be located at a fair distance from each other. Next is watering the crops. Water plays an important role in the growth of a crop and transporting its nutrients. At one point during the growing process, a substance called pesticides will be sprayed onto the crops as a way of keeping insects and other organisms from picking at these crops. Once the crops have reached its full potential, farmers harvest the most useful parts of the crop. Once the crops are harvested, they will be on their way to be delivered to grocery stores. Welcome back, friend. That is all for the video. I hope you guys learned something new. Please share this video and subscribe to my channel and make sure to smash the thumbs up button. Bye y'all! Hi guys, it's me again. It's me, Czerhea, and so after watching that video, now you guys know how your fruits and vegetables are created. And so they get bought from like the grocery store, from either you or your parents or just like anyone that provides you guys with like groceries, unless you're the one providing yourself with groceries. And yeah. And so what I didn't show in that YouTube video on purpose, because like I wanted to do like a little animation on it or like expand on it more, was how unappealing foods actually get thrown away because they don't meet the store's standards. And so even though the appearance has nothing to do with the way it tastes, they still manage to end up in the trash, and so this encourages food waste. According to an RTS website, America gets rid of 40 million to 80 billion tons of food every single year. And so a solution to this could be like donating the food to like people that are in need, and so that way it's like it goes to a good cause instead of encouraging food waste. Okay, so now you may be wondering how this relates back to food injustice. And so it's logical to think that the fresh produce that we just saw in the video is sold to many people at the grocery stores. While that is true, some people don't have access to grocery stores because of something known as food apartheid. Food apartheid is that creates unequal access to food. In specific neighborhoods such as low-income neighborhoods or POC-dominated neighborhoods, gas stations and fast food restaurants are more common compared to grocery stores. You may be like, why can't they just catch a ride to the store? Well, this is due to the lack of transportation, or people just don't have enough money to pay for both transportation and food. That isn't the point though. People shouldn't have to walk such a further distance to find a grocery store compared to a fast food restaurant. This is an example of food injustice. In an article that I found, it was said that white neighborhoods have an average of 4 times as many supermarkets as predominantly black communities. This then connects to other articles that I found. In one of the articles that I found, in 2009, black youth were more exposed to more advertisements from fast food restaurants such as Starbucks and Popeyes compared to those from other groups. Because black communities are less likely to have access to grocery stores,
Fast food restaurants use this to their advantage and set up a fast food restaurant there so that they can profit off of them. Fast food chains target minority groups or low-income neighborhoods because they realize that with grocery stores being located at a further distance, they're more likely to attract customers because they need to feed themselves. Again, this is an example of food injustice. With low-income or minority groups having convenience stores and fast food restaurants as their alternative to not being able to purchase groceries, they will be malnourished. So one of the solutions that I came up with to fight against food apartheid is by protesting to add more grocery stores in neighborhoods that are not far from them. Obviously, if it was that easy, it would have happened already, so protesting would be a good way for our voices to be heard and for their voices to be heard. And so another solution could be adding community gardens. And community gardens are very convenient because people are able to get free and fresh produce that are walking distance from them. And so this basically wraps up my topic on food injustice, and I really hope you guys enjoyed my video.